Good afternoon. President Trump says the US military has carried out a large-scale attack on Venezuela and captured its president, Nicolas Maduro, flying him out of the country along with his wife. They're now being taken to the United States to face drugs and terrorism charges. Well, President Trump said the US is going to run Venezuela for the time being. Our South America correspondent, Ione Wells, has the very latest.
Handcuffed, blindfolded, captured from his country. This is Venezuela's president, Nicolas Maduro, being sent to the US after being seized by US forces.
It was a force against a heavily fortified military fortress in the heart of Caracas to bring outlaw dictator Nicolas Maduro to justice. It was dark and it was deadly. But captured along with his wife, Celia Flores, both of whom now face American justice. Maduro and Flores have been indicted in the Southern District of New York, it's Jay Clayton, for their campaign of deadly narco-terrorism against the United States and its citizens.
The capture led many wondering who would now run Venezuela. And then, this.
We're going to run the country until such time as we can do a safe, proper, and judicious transition.
Washington says Maduro will face charges including conspiracy to commit narco-terrorism and import cocaine. His seizure was part of a huge military operation. Venezuela's capital, Caracas, woke to the sound of the city under attack. Helicopters, flames, explosions. These were strikes on the city's key military sites. Eyewitnesses woke in the early hours to the sound of booms. This marks the biggest US military intervention in the region in decades. For months, Washington has sent troops, warships and aircraft to the Caribbean. It has seized oil tankers near Venezuela and carried out dozens of strikes on alleged drug boats, killing at least 110 people. Operations, it says, are part of an armed conflict against traffickers. But legal experts say it may breach the laws of war. The US has long accused Nicolas Maduro of running a criminal network, claims he denies. Just days ago, he said he was open to talks.
If they want to seriously discuss an agreement to combat drug trafficking, we're ready. If they want Venezuelan oil, is Venezuela ready for US investments? Like with Chevron, whenever, wherever, and however they want.
What remains of Venezuela's government says it will fight, but the US wants regime change. And today, the US showed once again it will use whatever force it takes to get what it wants. Ione Wells, BBC News.